Hello church, welcome to our Easter Devotional series, listening to the voice of Jesus as he hangs on the cross. My name's Craig, I'm part of the team at King's that serve on kids, serve on whatever rota I'm needed on. But it's a joy just to share with you this morning. The first words from Jesus that we're going to look at are in Luke 23 verse 34, where Jesus says, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing." And these are words that, if we are familiar with the Easter story, we've heard so many times before. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit late getting my video into the team who need to put it together because I've struggled to prepare a thought on these words. Not because of Jesus' first few words, "Father, forgive them," but because he then says, "For they don't know what they're doing." And I've meditated on that and thought about it, and I can't get past the fact that the people who put a purple robe on him and drove a crown of thorns into his forehead and stretched him out on that cross and hammered the nails through his hands and his feet knew what they were doing. And so I've struggled to understand why Jesus would say, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." But at the end of this same chapter, Luke 23, there's a moment where the centurion who's overseen the crucifixion sees Jesus die and hears the earth shake and witnesses the passing of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And he says, "Surely this man was the Son of God." And Jesus' prayer, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing," is answered in that centurion's response. Because clearly the centurion was doing his job. And he must not have known. He must not have understood who Jesus was. And yet Jesus models for us, as he always does, what it means to have a heart that is soft, that is full of grace, that is full of kindness, that is full of forgiveness. And even as he hangs on the cross, he can say, "Father, forgive them." And he can recognize that their eyes are blinded to the truth of who he is, that they can't actually see what they're doing. What they're doing is cruel, it's harsh, it's brutal. All of those things are true, but they can't see the totality of who he is and the severity of the action that they're taking as they nail him to the tree. And so Jesus is right when he says, they don't know what they're doing. Their eyes are covered, they're blind. And hopefully as we hear his words today, we can learn from them and aspire to a heart that is so tender, so soft, so full of grace and love and kindness, that even in the midst of unspeakable cruelty, we're able to say, "Lord, would you forgive them? I know that their eyes are blinded to the truth of who you are. And in your love and in your kindness, would you open their eyes up to your goodness, your mercy, your light." Incredible that Jesus' prayer, which must have been so hard to pray, was answered within hours in the conversion and transformation of a soul as the centurion gave his life to Jesus. Let's all be people who are quick to pray, "Lord, forgive them," and open their eyes to the truth and the wonder of who you are. Have a blessed day.